Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Jumbo. When it comes to selling unique and antique stuff, there's no other place better than visiting a pawn shop. There exists such a shop in Las Vegas named the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, owned by the Harrisons. There's a reality TV show based on the customers dealt by the shop, known as the Pawn Stars, which has been quite successful. The show revolves around daily transactions done by the world-famous pawn shop and how difficult it is for Harrisons to haggle with sellers. Amongst the very successful deals, there are deals that didn't go well at all. Here are 10 failed deals on Pawn Stars. 1961 Fender Stratocaster. Back in Season 8, a man came up to sell a 1961 Fender Stratocaster in the Pawn Stars. The guitar was bought by Rick at a magnificent price roll of $55,000. Later it was revealed that the guitar was not of much significance, as it wasn't the exact same guitar which produced hits back in the day. After sitting for quite some time on Pawn Stars shelves, the guitar was sold at an auction. To everyone's surprise, it went for as low as $20,000, giving the Harrisons a mighty blow of $35,000. This is definitely one of their biggest failed deals ever. Shekel of Tyre. In an episode of Season 8, a customer brought in a coin which was used 2,000 years ago as a mode of currency, which was paid to Judas to betray Christ. Rick paid a solid $1,600 for the coin, which later turned out to be worth much lower than the amount paid, as there was a heavy cleaning done to the coin. Nonetheless, this was a big loss for a businessman like Rick to spend $1,600 on, just for a big loss. Book signed by baseball legend Shoeless Joe Jackson. In an episode of Season 6, a customer came in with a book allegedly signed by baseball legend Shoeless Joe Jackson. After shelling out a massive $13,000 on the book, Rick decided to consult his experts. To his surprise, it was found that the signature was a forged one, and the worst one of its kind, meaning a horrible $13,000 fail for the Harrisons. Risky comic books. During season 15 of the show, a woman named Chelsea entered the shop with 7 large boxes full of comic books. Chumley was behind the desk and initiated the conversation for a deal. Chelsea asked for $2,000 for the pile, while Chumley hesitated. Chumley proceeded with a purchase of $500 without calling in the experts. Later it was found that the comics were worth only $200 and the stars had to face a loss of $300. This wasn't a very big fail, but for the Harrisons, a loss of $1 and $1,000 is treated equally as a fail. Willie Mays uniform. Back in 2012, a man by the name of John brought what he claimed was an authentic San Francisco Giants uniform, worn by the legendary baseball player Willie Mays in 1961. Corey, who had happened to be working behind the counter, made a deal with the man for $31,000. Later it was found that the uniform was never worn by May, and not only this, but didn't even belong to him. Later it was sold in an auction for $19,000, giving a scarf $12,000 for the Stars. When it comes to deal failing, Harrisons never surprise. Wells Fargo Strongbox. In one of the episodes, an old man came up with strongbox, handcuffs, ball, and chains claimed to be of Wells Fargo. Even though Rick knew that the item was fake, he decided to take a risk buying the item for $450 to make out some profit. Later, when his expert arrived, he told Rick that this was a big fail made by him, as the box was worth nothing more than peanuts. Vintage Gibson Mandolin. In one of the episodes in Season 4, Chumley was minding the shop all alone when a customer walked in with a vintage Gibson mandolin. Chumley bought the mandolin for $1,500 to impress Rick. But later, after consulting the expert, the mandolin was nothing but a fake one, which valued around $100. 1964 Austin Healey. In the second season of Pawn Stars, a customer came in with a 1964 Austin Healey. Rick bought the car for $5,000 thinking that he scored big on this one. But later, his car expert told him that the car was in really bad shape and it would take $6,000 to fix. Rick decided to sell the car without restoration and was looking to sell it without any profit. $5,000 investment without any profit is quite a huge fail. Fake Rolex. The saying that experience comes with failures is a total depiction of this case. Corey bought 6 fake Rolexes in just 1 week, giving the business a mighty blow of over $8,000. But everything has a cost. Even though these were the worst and most failed deals of his career, but the champ learned a lot from it. The fake diamonds. In the 1980s, when diamond testing wasn't much of a trend, the old Harrison bought diamonds worth $30,000. Later, to his surprise, it was found that all those diamonds were nothing but fakes, which valued around $50. Coming to failed deals, Harrisons are never behind. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. I like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch 2 videos on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.